Did you know your mind has the power to shape your reality? Yet for many, it feels like a battlefield of doubts, distractions, and fears. What if you could take control, silence the chaos, and unlock clarity? Today, we'll explore 6 transformative lessons from Buddhism that will empower you to not just tame your mind, but master it. Let's begin this journey. Lesson 1. Understand the monkey mind as your ally. Buddhism often describes the mind as a monkey, restless and easily distracted. But here's the twist. The monkey isn't your enemy. It's your untamed ally. Instead of fighting it, learn to understand its nature. When your mind jumps from one thought to another, don't try to suppress it. Instead, observe it with curiosity. This simple shift, embracing observation over control, transforms chaos into insight. Journaling your wandering thoughts can also reveal patterns, helping you identify what truly drives your mind. Lesson 2. Break free from the spider web of thoughts. Imagine your thoughts as a spider web. You get stuck when you resist or overanalyze them. Buddhist teachings encourage you to detach by visualizing thoughts as passing clouds or flowing rivers. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, practice this. Close your eyes and imagine your thoughts floating away like leaves on water. This visualization disrupts overthinking and reinforces the realization that you are not your thoughts. You are the observer. Lesson 3. Rewire your mind with mantras. Mantras are not just words. They are powerful tools to change the way your mind works. In Buddhism, mantras like Om Mani Padme Hum have been used for centuries to bring peace, focus, and spiritual growth. These words are repeated to quiet the mind, shift thoughts, and connect with a higher purpose. Think of a mantra as a mental seed that grows stronger every time you say it. By repeating positive and calming phrases, you train your mind to focus on those thoughts instead of fear or negativity. It's like creating a new mental habit, one that brings peace and clarity even in difficult times. To create your own mantra, choose a simple phrase that feels empowering and calming. For example, when anxiety or stress takes over, you might say, "I am calm, I am in control. Peace begins with me. I trust the process of life." Here's how to use your mantra. Say your mantra out loud, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed. Speak slowly and let the words sink in. The sound of your own voice can have a grounding effect. If you're in a quiet or public place, repeat the mantra in your mind. Close your eyes if possible and imagine the words soothing your thoughts like a gentle wave. Inhale deeply as you think or say the first part of your mantra, e.g., "I am calm," and exhale slowly as you say the second part, e.g., "I am in control." This adds a physical relaxation element to the mental practice. Write your mantra in a journal or place it where you can see it daily, on your mirror, phone screen, or workspace. Visual reminders strengthen its impact. Over time, repeating your mantra rewires your subconscious mind. Instead of reacting to stress with panic or fear, your mind learns to respond with calm and control. Think of it like training a muscle. The more you practice, the stronger your mental response becomes. The beauty of mantras is their simplicity. They don't take much time, and you can use them anywhere, while walking, driving, or even during a tough conversation. They are like a mental anchor that brings you back to the present moment. Start small. Pick one mantra and use it for a week. Notice how it makes you feel. You may find that this simple habit becomes a powerful tool for transforming your mind and your life. Lesson 4. Embrace micro-meditations. Throughout the day, when most people think of meditation, they imagine sitting cross-legged in silence for long periods. While traditional meditation is incredibly powerful, it can feel intimidating or impractical for many people in today's busy world. This is where the concept of micro-meditations comes in, a Buddhist-inspired practice that allows you to infuse mindfulness into even the busiest day, just one moment at a time. Micro-meditations are brief moments of intentional focus and presence, lasting anywhere from 10 seconds to a couple of minutes. They don't require a quiet room or a special posture. Instead, they fit seamlessly into your daily activities, transforming ordinary moments into opportunities for mental clarity and peace. Think about the small, seemingly insignificant transitions in your day: waiting for the elevator, pouring a cup of tea, or standing in line. These moments, often filled with impatience or mindless scrolling on your phone, are golden opportunities for micro-meditations. Here's how to practice micro-meditations. Start with your breath. The breath is one of the most accessible tools for mindfulness. During a busy day, pause for just 10 seconds to focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply, hold for a moment, and exhale slowly. Pay attention to how the air feels entering and leaving your body. This simple act grounds you in the present moment and helps calm a racing mind. Tune into your senses. Engage your senses during routine tasks. For example, when washing your hands, notice the coolness of the water, the sound it makes, and the texture of the soap. If you're eating, savor the flavors, textures, and aromas of your food. These small practices pull you out of autopilot mode and anchor you in the here and now. Create rituals in everyday activities. Turn mundane tasks into moments of mindfulness. When you sip your morning tea or coffee, pause to appreciate its warmth, taste, and aroma. Instead of rushing through brushing your teeth, slow down and feel the sensations. These rituals may seem trivial, but they train your mind to find joy and focus in ordinary moments. Pause before reacting. A powerful micro-meditation is the pause you take before responding to something stressful. When someone says something upsetting or you face a sudden challenge, take 3 deep breaths before reacting. This brief pause creates space for clarity and prevents impulsive reactions, allowing you to respond thoughtfully instead of emotionally. Use triggers as reminders. Set triggers throughout your day to remind you to practice mindfulness. For example, every time your phone buzzes, take 1 mindful breath before checking the notification. Or whenever you step through a doorway, pause for a second to reset your focus. These tiny cues help you build the habit of mindfulness effortlessly. Walk with intention. Walking is another excellent opportunity for micro-meditation. Instead of letting your mind wander, focus on the sensation of your feet touching the ground, the rhythm of your steps, or the sounds around you. Whether it's a quick trip to the kitchen or a stroll outside, intentional walking brings calm and focus to your day. Practice gratitude in the moment. Micro-meditations can also include moments of gratitude. For instance, when you see the sun shining or feel a gentle breeze, take a second to silently say, "Thank you." These small acts of gratitude shift your mindset to one of abundance and appreciation, which naturally calms the mind. Anchor yourself in repetitive tasks. Tasks like folding laundry, sweeping, or typing can become meditative when done mindfully. Pay attention to the rhythm of your movements, the texture of objects, and the sensations in your hands. These tasks are no longer chores but opportunities to bring peace into your day. End your day with a closing practice. Before going to bed, spend a minute reflecting on your day. Focus on one positive moment, no matter how small, and let it fill your mind. This simple practice calms your thoughts and sets a peaceful tone for sleep. The ripple effect of micro-meditations. While each micro-meditation may seem insignificant, their cumulative effect is profound. These small pauses throughout the day gradually train your mind to stay present, reduce stress, and enhance focus. Over time, you'll notice a deeper sense of peace and resilience in your life, even in challenging situations. The beauty of micro-meditations is their accessibility. You don't need to carve out extra time or change your routine drastically. Instead, they invite you to bring mindfulness into the moments you already have. Start today. Pick one micro-meditation practice and try it during your next activity. Whether it's focusing on your breath or walking with intention, notice how this small shift changes your experience. Mastering your mind isn't about grand gestures. It's about finding stillness in the small moments. And that's where true power lies. Lesson 5. Master the art of mind masks. The present moment is all we truly have, yet most of us spend our lives caught in the past or worrying about the future. We replay regrets, dwell on old hurts, or anxiously plan for uncertainties that may never come. Buddhism teaches that by grounding ourselves in the now, we can find peace, clarity, and control over our minds. This lesson is about learning to live fully in the present and letting go of the mental chaos that pulls us away from it. Why the present moment matters. The mind has a natural tendency to wander, often pulling us into a spiral of what-ifs and should-haves. These thoughts can feel overwhelming and rob us of the joy and simplicity of life as it unfolds. Buddhism emphasizes that the present moment is where life truly happens. The past is gone and the future hasn't arrived. Clinging to either creates suffering because we are resisting reality. Focusing on the present doesn't mean ignoring your responsibilities or forgetting your past, but it means fully experiencing what's happening right now without being weighed down by what's outside your control. Start with your breath. The breath is an anchor to the present. It's always with you, and focusing on it brings your attention to the here and now. When your mind starts to wander, take a moment to breathe deeply. Feel the air entering your nose, filling your lungs, and leaving your body. Even a few breaths can help you reset your focus and calm your thoughts. Engage your senses. One of the simplest ways to return to the present is by paying attention to your senses. What do you see, hear, smell, taste, or feel right now? For example, if you're walking outside, notice the color of the leaves, the sound of birds, or the sensation of the ground beneath your feet. This practice grounds you in the moment and prevents your mind from wandering. Practice single tasking. Multitasking pulls your mind in multiple directions, making it harder to stay present. Instead, focus on doing one thing at a time with full attention. Whether you're eating, working, or talking to someone, give it your undivided focus. Notice the difference in how much more engaged and peaceful you feel when you're fully present. Use a present moment mantra. Repeat a simple phrase to remind yourself to stay in the now. Something like, "I am here right now," or "This moment is enough." Whenever you catch yourself drifting into the past or future, say your mantra to bring yourself back to the present. Let go of judgment. When you focus on the present, you may notice thoughts or emotions that you don't like. Instead of judging them or trying to push them away, simply observe them. Imagine your thoughts as clouds passing in the sky. They come and go without you needing to control them. This non-judgmental awareness is a key part of staying present. Create daily check-ins. Set reminders throughout the day to pause and check in with the present moment. For example, use your phone to remind you every hour to take a deep breath and notice your surroundings. These small pauses help train your mind to stay in the now. Practice gratitude in real time. Gratitude brings you into the present by focusing on what you have right now. Take a moment to appreciate simple things, the warmth of sunlight, the taste of your meal, or a kind word from a friend. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's missing to what's already here, creating a sense of contentment. Limit distractions. Our modern lives are filled with distractions, phones, notifications, endless to-do lists. These pull us away from the present moment. Create boundaries, like turning off notifications during meals or setting specific times to check your phone. By reducing distractions, you create more space to be fully engaged in what you're doing. Mindful listening. When you're with someone, practice truly listening to them without thinking about what you'll say next or getting distracted by other thoughts. Pay attention to their words, tone, and body language. This not only keeps you present, but also deepens your connection with others. Turn routine into ritual. Everyday tasks like washing dishes or brushing your teeth can become moments of mindfulness. Instead of rushing through them, slow down and focus on the sensations involved. The feel of water on your hands, the sound of the toothbrush, the smell of soap. These simple acts bring you back to the present and transform mundane activities into peaceful rituals. Challenges and how to overcome them. The pull of the past and future. It's natural for your mind to wander into past regrets or future worries. When this happens, don't criticize yourself. Gently bring your focus back to the present using your breath or senses. Impatience with the process. Staying present is a skill that takes time to develop. You might feel frustrated if your mind keeps wandering. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, but progress. Every time you notice your thoughts drifting and bring them back, you're strengthening your ability to stay present. External distractions. The world is full of things competing for your attention. Instead of trying to eliminate them all, focus on creating small moments of presence amidst the chaos. Even a few seconds of mindfulness can make a difference. The benefits of staying present. When you focus on the now, you gain clarity, reduce stress, and experience life more fully. You notice beauty and joy in the little things, build stronger relationships, and make decisions with a calm and focused mind. The present moment becomes your sanctuary, a place where peace and power coexist. Right now, take 30 seconds to pause. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and focus on the sounds around you. Notice how this simple act calms your mind. Mastering the present moment is not about grand gestures or perfect meditation. It's about choosing to be here, now, with every small moment you have. And in doing so, you unlock the true power of your mind and life. Lesson 6. Transform pain into power through mind alchemy. One of the most profound teachings in Buddhism is the art of letting go. It's not about giving up on life or becoming indifferent. It's about releasing the mental and emotional attachments that cause suffering, whether it's a desire for control, a fear of failure, or clinging to past experiences. Letting go is the key to unlocking peace and clarity in the mind. This lesson explores how letting go can transform your thoughts, emotions, and overall mindset. Why letting go matters. Our minds often get stuck in cycles of clinging and resistance. We hold on tightly to things we want, success, recognition, relationships, and push away things we dislike, failure, discomfort, uncertainty. This creates a constant inner struggle because life is unpredictable and uncontrollable. Letting go doesn't mean you stop caring. Instead, it means accepting reality as it is and freeing your mind from the exhausting need to control everything. It's about trusting the flow of life and responding to challenges with grace rather than resistance. Buddhism identifies two main obstacles to inner peace: attachment, clinging to desires, outcomes, or possessions. For example, wanting a job promotion so badly that your happiness depends on it. Aversion, pushing away uncomfortable feelings or situations, like avoiding conflict or ignoring emotional pain. Both of these patterns trap the mind in cycles of suffering. Letting go means breaking free from these traps and finding balance. Start with self-awareness. Letting go begins with recognizing what you're holding on to. Take a moment to reflect. What thoughts or emotions keep coming back to you? Is there something you fear losing or something you're resisting? Write these down in a journal. Awareness is the first step to releasing them. One of the most powerful tools in letting go is acceptance. This doesn't mean you agree with or enjoy everything that happens, but you acknowledge it without fighting reality. If you're stuck in traffic, instead of getting frustrated, accept the situation. Use the time to practice mindfulness or gratitude. When a relationship ends, accept the pain as part of life's impermanence. Remind yourself that everything, even the hardest moments, has something to teach you. Detach from outcomes. It's natural to want things to go a certain way, but life rarely follows our plans perfectly. Instead of focusing on results, focus on your efforts and intentions. For example, if you're working on a project, do your best without obsessing over whether it will succeed. This mindset shift frees your mind from constant worry and allows you to enjoy the process. Release the need for control. Many of us hold on to the illusion that we can control everything, our future, how others see us, or even how events unfold. But control is an illusion. Practice letting go of control by embracing uncertainty. Remind yourself, I don't have to know all the answers right now. It's okay to trust the process. When faced with a situation beyond your control, focus on what you can influence: your actions, your perspective, and your attitude. Forgive yourself and others. Holding on to grudges or guilt only weighs you down. Letting go includes forgiving others for their mistakes and forgiving yourself for yours. A simple practice is to say silently, I forgive you, or I forgive myself. You don't need the other person's acknowledgement. Forgiveness is for your peace of mind. Visualize letting go. Visualization can be a powerful tool. Close your eyes and imagine the thing you're clinging to, a fear, a desire, or a regret. Picture yourself holding it in your hands. Then, gently let it go, as if releasing a balloon into the sky. Watch it float away, feeling the lightness it brings. Focus on the present moment. Many attachments and aversions are rooted in the past or the future. By grounding yourself in the present moment, you naturally let go of what no longer serves you. Use mindfulness practices, like focusing on your breath or engaging your senses, to anchor yourself in the now. Trust life's flow. Letting go is an act of trust, trusting that life will unfold as it should, and that you can handle whatever comes your way. Remind yourself, I am not in control of everything, but I am in control of how I respond. Trust that every experience, whether joyful or painful, contributes to your growth. Seek support from wisdom traditions. Reading Buddhist teachings or listening to guided meditations on letting go can provide insights and encouragement. The stories of those who have mastered the art of letting go can inspire you to take small steps toward freedom. Celebrate small wins. Letting go is a process, not an instant transformation. Celebrate every small step you take, whether it's releasing a single negative thought or embracing a moment of uncertainty with grace. These small victories build momentum and reinforce your progress. Fear of losing control. It's scary to let go of control, but remind yourself that clinging creates more stress than freedom. Start small. Let go of one minor thing at a time and notice how it feels. Emotional resistance. Some emotions, like anger or guilt, feel too strong to release. Instead of forcing them away, sit with them. Acknowledge their presence, and over time, they'll naturally lose their grip. Impatience with the process. Letting go takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself. Each effort, no matter how small, brings you closer to peace. The transformative power of letting go. When you let go, you create space in your mind and life for clarity, peace, and growth. You free yourself from the weight of unnecessary struggles and open yourself to new possibilities. Letting go doesn't mean losing, it means gaining freedom. Take a moment right now to think of one thing you've been holding on to, maybe a regret, a fear, or a need for control. Close your eyes and imagine gently letting it go, like releasing a stone into a river. Notice how your mind feels lighter. Letting go is a lifelong practice, but every small step brings you closer to inner freedom. Start today and watch your mind transform. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, but like any tool, it needs care, discipline, and practice to work at its best. Through the lessons we've explored, you've seen how Buddhist wisdom offers timeless strategies to help you regain control and transform your mental state. By cultivating awareness, you can observe your thoughts without being controlled by them. By letting go of attachments and expectations, you free yourself from unnecessary suffering. Through practices like mantras, micro-meditations, and present-moment focus, you can build resilience and clarity in your everyday life. Each small step, each moment of mindfulness, brings you closer to mastering your mind. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Growth comes from consistent practice, patience, and self-compassion. Ask yourself, what's one step I can take today to start mastering my mind? It could be a single mindful breath, releasing a lingering regret, or simply being present in this very moment. The path to mental mastery isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Trust in the process, and over time, you'll see how these small intentional practices can lead to profound transformation. Take the first step now. Share your thoughts or a practice you'd like to try in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights, and let's continue this journey of growth together. The power to master your mind is already within you. All you need to do is begin.